Mm. Oh.
Thank you.
Mhm.
This is for the first reading. She's gonna make copies for the second and third one.
Okay. This part. Could be it.
You make five.
Ready for your final Thursday. She does a lot of things, doesn't it? She does.
We order those things signed. Anybody know? Those are so good.
Still on.
Well, it's okay. It's just those things signed that we put in. And then we did Viva Life. It's so good. I like that. The phrase that we put in. I like that.
Beautiful.
I know it was. It really was. Yeah, I don't know who that came from. But it's really good.
He's got one here.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah.
It's one that, I don't know if his mother has one or what,
Okay.
but I'll ask him. I told him yesterday.
Yeah, I know that seniors were able to pick them up and put them in their yard.
I didn't notice the kids on the other end of the street.
Yeah.
All right, I apologize for that interruption here at the beginning. We'll go ahead and begin this first hearing with Mrs. Brown. Before I make the opening statement, I would ask that anybody, all board members who are watching, put yourselves on mute. If you have any communication devices, silence them before you speak. And I think we have all our present board members back.
Seems like I'm missing somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm counting 5 board members on here.
Sandy.
Ms.
All right.
Campbell's connecting, so that'd be 6.
Okay,
We're missing Miss Wonkum.
yeah.
Swankum's there. We're missing Miss Temple.
Rhonda, I'm not showing her up.
I'm not. I'm coming.
Okay.
The
Thank you.
meeting at this time, we're officially open to make the recommendations to the superintendent.
Madam Chair,
Madam Ramirez, please speak.
All right, if I may for just a moment,
Okay.
whoever is going to make the motion on the finding of fact, we'll do that first. And please identify yourself before you make the motion so that our court reporter knows who's speaking.
Okay, Ms. Redis.
Madam Chair, this is Rochelle Redis. The motion on finding of fact, I move that the school board find the reasons set forth for the recommended partial non-renewal of the employment contract of Ms. Debbie Brown is true.
Second. Natalie Wonkum.
It has been moved and properly second that we accept the recommendation just stood forth. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. The next recommendation, Ms. Redis.
Madam Chair, this is Rochelle Redis. I move that the school board for the North Little Rock School District accept the superintendent's recommendation that the employment contract of Ms. Debbie Brown is partially non-renewed.
Second.
It has been moved and properly second that we accept.
Second by
the
Ms. Walkum.
Yes. It has been moved and properly second that we accept the recommendation presented by the superintendent. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, none. So the motion is carried. At this time, Mr. Richardson, what is this duty?
We'll call this meeting, this hearing to a close, and then we'll prepare for the next hearing. If you'll give us a few 5-10 minutes to get set up in the hearing room, I'll let you know when we're ready to begin again, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, leave meeting, lower right.
Why are we leaving?
Do we need to leave?
Mhm.
Okay, we don't say.
No, stay.
Okay,
We just stay there, huh?
okay, mute your mic for me.
I think I'm gonna go dig it this time.
Do it one more time.
Okay.
There.
There's one over there. unmute your.
There we go. We're on.
All right.
Man, I'm not hearing that.
Unmute your-
Pardon?
Okay,
I can't, if,
the meeting is officially called to order. Ms. Copeland, would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Miller, click mute on your screen.
She's not on yet. It'll be a minute. And she'll call the roll.
I think if she wanted to share a screen in that room, it'd be fine.
Sandy Campbell,
Here.
Elizabeth Huggins,
Here.
Rochelle Redis,
Here.
Tracy Steele, Cindy Temple,
Here.
Natalie Welcome,
Here.
Dorothy
Williams.
I'm here. At this time, Mr. Richardson, we now open for new business employees hearing.
All right.
Is that
We're getting a
us?
little bit of feedback in here. I'm not sure why, but
Okay.
well, that seemed to have solved it. All right, before I make the opening statement, I'd ask everybody to silence all their communication devices and then make sure everybody's on mute unless you're speaking. It'll be very important. And then for any board members, before you speak or say anything, ask any questions, or make a motion or make a second to a motion. It'll be important for you to identify yourself so the court reporter can keep up with who's speaking when. This meeting is called for the purpose of hearing the recommendation of the superintendent for the employment contract of an employee of the North Little Rock School District, Mr. Jesse Miller, be non-renewed. Mr. Miller is represented by attorney Greg Allagoon. The administration is represented by attorney Jay Beckett, who will assist the administration in its presentation. The law provides that the hearing may be held in open or closed session at the discretion of the employee. If the hearing is open, anyone, including the press, may view the hearing. If the hearing is closed, only those who are involved in the conduct of this recommendation and hearing may be present and viewing. Mr. Miller, do you desire this hearing to be open or closed to the public?
closed.
Very well. The procedure will be for the superintendent to make his recommendation of partial non-renewal, and then superintendent or another administrator will set forth the reasons for the partial non-renewal. When the administrative statement is completed, the witness may be questioned by the employee's representative and then by the board members themselves. The procedure will be followed for each additional witness the administration calls, if any. When the administration's presentation is completed, the employee may go forward with his own statement and the statement of others he intends to call. Anyone making a statement on behalf of the employee may be questioned by the administration's attorney and by the board. Since the law makes no provision for formal cross-examination, any questioning will be done in an informal and conversational manner.
That's good. We have now come out of executive session. And at this time, we will hear the recommendations at this time coming from our parliamentary.
Madam Chair, this is Rochelle Redis. I move that the school board for the North Little Rock School District accept the superintendent's recommendation that the employment contract of Mr. Jesse Miller be terminated.
Second.
Second.
It has been moved and properly second that we accept the superintendent's recommendation. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed,
Aye.
motion is carried. Thank you. Mr. Richardson,
Ms. Williams, was there a no vote on that?
were there any noes? Noes? No, sir.
All right. Then we will be finished with that hearing, and if you'll give us 10 minutes or so to set up for the next hearing.
Okay, then thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Miller.
Who's the next one?
Hit mute, please, ma'am, on this.
Okay.
This goes with that one.
Then we don't need, we'll be back in and ask them for this.
Thank you, Father.
See
you, Greg. Good luck with it now. Hey, Greg? Yeah. You have a quick second? Yeah. On that other deal we're working on? Yeah. So apparently it is.
Okay.
All you have to do is unmute it whenever we have the meeting.
Good evening again. We are due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The meeting will be held via Zoom video conference for participants. Viewers will be able to watch the video from Norfolk Rock Facebook live page. At this time, the meeting is officially called to order. Ms. Copeland, please call the roll.
Okay.
Here we go again. Take a box.
Sandy Campbell,
Here.
Elizabeth Huggins. Ms. Huggins,
Here,
Rochelle Redis,
I'm here.
Tracy Steele,
I'm trying, I'm here.
Cindy Temple,
Here.
Natalie Wilkins,
Here.
Dorothy Lee.
Here. At this time, Mr. Richardson, we will hear the employees' hearings.
So make sure that you're on mute so that we don't get reverb. And if there are multiple computers in a room, please pick one computer to output the sound. For the rest of them, turn the sound all the way down. And then for board members, again, just a reminder, before you speak, ask a question, make a motion, please identify yourself so our court reporter will know who's speaking. This meeting is called for the purpose of hearing the recommendation of the superintendent that the employment contract of an employee of the North Little Rock School District, Ms. Jennifer Connor, be terminated. Ms. Connor is represented by Valerie Bailey. The administration is represented by Attorney Jay Beckett, who will assist the administration in its presentation. The law provides that the hearing may be held in open or closed session at the discretion of the employee. If the hearing is open, anyone, including the press, may be present. If the hearing is closed, only those who are involved in the conduct of this recommendation and hearing may be present. Ms. Connor, do you desire the hearing to be open or closed to the public?
Closed.
Very well. The procedure will be for the superintendent to make his recommendation of termination, and then the superintendent or another administrator will set forth the reasons for the termination. When the administrative statement is completed, the witness may be questioned by the employee's representative and then by the board members themselves. The procedure will be followed for each additional witness the administration calls, if any. When the administration's presentation is completed, the employee may go forward with her own statement and the statement of others she intends to call. Anyone making a statement on behalf of the employee may be questioned by the administration's attorney and by the board. Since the law makes no provisions for formal cross-examination, any questioning will be done in an informal and conversational manner. At the conclusion of this presentation, the attorneys or representatives may make closing statements with a reply by the administration's attorney. I must emphasize once again that the purpose of this hearing is to bring before the school board the recommendation the employment contract of Ms. Connor be terminated, and only matters relevant to that recommendation will be permitted. All right, I believe we've closed things. Our video line closed as well. I'll trust that it is. And then, Mr. Beckett, if you'll begin the hearing with the
Hold on just
recommendation.
a moment, it's still recording.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson.
Hold on, Mr. Beckett.
Hold on,
Hold on.
it's still recording.
Give me 3 minutes, please.
And we'll take about 3 minutes so we can program one computer, okay?
Okay, and we're going to start with the finding of fact, right?
Yes.
Sir.
Good.
Give me
Okay, Reddish, she putting one of the computers together. The recommendation, please. Hold on. She had to contact Brian to record. It's indicating that it's recording, isn't it?
It's recording.
Okay, then.
Ready?
You ready?
I'm Rochelle Redis. I move that the school board find the reasons set forth for the recommended termination of the employment contract years 1920 and 2021 of Ms. Jennifer Connor is true.
Second. Somebody.
Second.
Ms. Campbell, Cindy Campbell seconded. It has been moved and properly second. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? None. The motion is carried. We accepted the recommendation of the employees. At this time, of the superintendent's recommendation. At this time, we're back to Mr. Richardson.
We have another vote.
Okay, it'll be time for you found the finding of fact, and you found the fact to be true. Now it's time to have a motion to accept, reject, or modify the administration's recommendation.
This is Rochelle Redis. I move that the school board of the North Little Rock School District accept the superintendent's recommendation that the employment contract years 1920 and 2021 of Ms. Jennifer Connor be terminated.
Second, Cindy
It's been
Temple.
moved and properly second by Cindy Temple. Motion was made by Cindy Temple, then who was it second by?
Cindy was second.
Cindy
Michelle
second.
made the motion.
Okay, then. The court reporter, so she could have it. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? None. So the motion has been carried. Mr. Richardson, it's back to you.
That's your final hearing for the night, and now you're ready for a motion to adjourn.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
I move that we adjourn.
Second.
it has been moved and properly second that we adjourn. All in favor say aye. As a reminder, tomorrow at 12 o'clock, the retirees board members,
Lower right, remove
okay.
Hmm?
leaf meeting. Lower right, get the leaf meeting.